The chaos in our marriage is affecting our daughters. Our oldest started cutting herself, and our youngest started stress eating.
Christy's unhealthy and is trickling down to the girls. My youngest has gained weight because Christy allows her to eat anything she wants and as much as she wants.
Our oldest is fed up with the way her dad treats her.
Please stop.
You're a rude, delusional psychopath!
My oldest is disrespectful to me because Christy has her back. My oldest calls me fat ass, and Christy would call me the dictator.
When the girls were younger, Ernie would tell the girls that we could get a divorce and live in separate houses. Ernie would also tell our oldest that I loved our youngest more. I think Ernie did that because he wants us to be against each other. He wants the conflict and the chaos.
There's no co-parenting. Anytime I say something to the girls, Christy will undermine me.
When our youngest was really young, she told me that she thought we should live in separate houses because she knew that he didn't love me. The girls don't have any memories of a happy family. Their whole life has been this chaos.
Yeah, that's my whole point. At least y'all agree that they're living in chaos.
Yes, sir.
Now, there was a point that you were making a really good income.
Yes, sir.
And
When I
then
was
that
sailing.
changed dramatically, right?
When I had my seizures and I had brain surgery,
Yeah, and so you were making,
I was going to make almost $200,000.
$200,000 in a year.
$34,000.
and it dropped to like 30, right?
Yes, sir. $34,000.
You have to make adjustments, right?
Yes, sir.
And did you make those adjustments as a couple? Did y'all adjust your spending and all, or?
Well, she was in control of the money then because everything was going to her. So she was paying the bills and doing all that, the eating out and stuff like that.
And how did you do with managing that? Did you make the adjustments necessary to have your income drop like 7 times?
Yes, I feel like I did.
When I got sick, I used my 401, paid off the vehicles, the boat, and the credit cards.
So you got everything paid off. So,
Except for
because
the house.
Because you know, all right, we're going into rough times, so I'm going to get us
Yes,
to
sir.
zero except for the mortgage,
Yes,
and
sir.
then we can get through this time.
It was all deposited to our joint account. She paid the bill, sent the checks off for those.
Okay.
And then she ran the credit cards up again to $82,000.
Ernie, what was the first charge that you, because I didn't want to use the credit cards. I know how fast that it can just snowball. And the first thing that he wanted to do was get his boat fixed. That was the very first charge, and it made me really nervous because I know what happens once you start charging. It just snowballs. I'm not going to say I didn't charge anything I shouldn't have, but a lot of the charges
$82,000?
were for our living expenses.
Do you work now?
I do,
How many hours a week do you work?
35.
Okay. And so you're able to supplement the family income you bring home.
I use that money to take care of myself because I don't have access to our finances. I have no access to our finances.
Okay. And you're working again.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you're a 2-income family now. So your finances have improved from what they were when you
Well,
weren't
I
working
still
at
pay
all.
all the bills.
Right.
When you pay them,
Do you work together on this at all?
Ernest will not work with me.
She says
Even when I
that
was,
it's a man's job to pay all the bills.
Ernest will not work with me.
Do y'all work on anything together?
Ernest
No,
will
seriously.
not.
Arguing.
Ernest will not work with me on anything. I feel like I'm a single mom.